Hi, this is Jason Lunger. Welcome to Teenage Wasteland Episode 1. I'll be talking about the pilot of Freaks and Geeks. Just for the show, I will describe all 18 episodes, including the one documentary that came out just a couple months ago on A&E. We'll begin with the pilot, and the pilot has the Freaks and the Geeks. We have Lindsay, played by Linda Cardellini, who wants to get away from the mathletes to be with the freaks, and you have the geeks trying to fight off against the first high school bully named Alan White, played by Squints himself, Chauncey Leopardi. Overall, the performances are great on Freaks and Geeks. Like, they played their roles very well. Of course, you have the acting debut of Seth Rogen, who played Ken Miller, which is why he had very few lines, and he has his line delivery is kind of dry. That was his acting debut. And then you have a great performance by Kim Kelly, played by Busy Phillips, who just stole the show for being like the awesome bully that she was. Basically your typical late 70s, early 80s bully with the long blonde hair, blue eyes, and pouty lips. You got great performances by Sam Weir, played by John Francis Daly, and Bill Haverchuck, played by Martin Starr. Overall, most of the actors in the show, this is like my first exposure to them, was the first episode of Freaks and Geeks, because I was 16 years old when that show was on the air. 16 going on 17. And before that, though, the night before it premiered, I was at a school dance, and I got rejected by Sarah Melby, and I felt kind of like heartbroken about that. So I got a dance with another girl, like one of my classmates named Ashley Armstrong. She gave me a dance just to cheer me up and all that. And then, like, an hour later, I went to my sister's ex-boyfriend's house in Muggle 2 to watch the Chris Rock show. But a night later, the show that changed my life, Freaks and Geeks, really made me look at high school from a different perspective. I was starting to have this, like, kind of, I wouldn't say this, pessimistic look at high school. I was starting to have that negative view on things, but then Freaks and Geeks got me there. It's like, even though we're talking about 19 years separation, this took place in 1980, even though it was filmed in 99, and I was from 1999, even though I graduated from 2001 over at Kamiak High School. So it's a great slice of life of high school, unlike, say, Dawson's Creek 90210 or Saved by the Bell. It's totally realistic, like, an interpretation of what high school is like, especially back in the early 80s. And the performance that surprised me the most, even though he's in a couple episodes, including this one, is Eli, played by Ben Foster. Ben Foster is a really good actor, because when I first saw Eli in Freaks and Geeks, I thought he was actually mentally challenged, but he wasn't. He actually played a character that's mentally challenged. He played so officially, you thought he actually had it. It's kind of like with Dustin Hoffman in Rain Man, when he played Raymond Babbitt, who was like an autistic savant. He played so well, you would never thought he was acting. That's how well he did. So the performances was great. The soundtrack is perfect for that time period, considering it was like in 1980. And the writing's great. The filmmaking's great. It feels like I'm actually in 1980, even though it's like network TV during 1999, because back then, no one has ever seen a show like that before, literally and figuratively, because literally it was the lowest rated show in the 99-2000 season, and you have techniques that hasn't been seen on network TV before. Well, now it's a commonplace, but back then, that was very uniquely new. It looks like you're watching like a short mini teen movie as opposed to like a TV episode. So overall, I give the pilot probably one of the best pilots I've ever seen, so I'll give this one thumbs up. If you want to check out the show, it's on Netflix, or if you have it on a DVD set like I do, just watch it. You'll look back and say, wow, that was a great show. Anyways, thanks for watching this episode, and I'll be back with episode 2 with Beers and Weirs. Bye.